Hello all of you, this is Shivangi Agarwal from Balaji Educare, and today we'll be learning different financial functions starting with the function FV, which is future value. So for example, if you want to calculate a future value after 5 years of any investment which is made today, or if you are making some regular payments that we call as annuity every year or every month or every quarter, and you want to calculate its accumulated value or future value after a few years given the rate of interest, then we can do it using this function, Excel function called FV, which is future value. Now I have taken a very basic example over here. I have 5 years and I am taking regular payments that is being made every month. So the periods per year, which basically means in 1 year how many payments are being made, that is 12 because there will be monthly payments. Interest rate, this 9% is the per annum rate that I have taken. This is not per month. 9% per annum is the interest rate. Annuity payment is 10,000. So this is the payment which is made every month, and there are two options which can take place. Either you are making the payment at the start of the month or you are making the payment at the end of the month. I have taken an option of making the payment at the end of the month. So starting, for example, from January 1st, we are considering that the payment will be made on 31st January, then 28th of February, then 31st of March, so on and so forth. Give me the future value of all these payments after 5 years. So it's very simple. We just have to use the function FV. I'll just write FV, and there are a few parameters that we have to put in. The first one is the rate. Now this rate parameter needs to be rate per period. Now 9% is the rate per annum. So for monthly, we need to divide this 9% by the period per year. 9% by 12 will give me the per month rate. Next argument that we have is number of n per, which basically means the total number of periods for which the payments are being made. So 5 into 12, for 5 years every month the payment is being made. So 5 into 12 will be the total number of periods when the payment are being made. Next is PMT. So PMT is nothing but the installments, or you can say the amount of payment that is made every month or every quarter. Here we are considering that we are making a payment of 10,000 every month. So I'll just select this 10,000. Another two arguments which are there is PV and type. Now you can see the brackets over here. So for any argument, for PV type, any argument where you see brackets, it actually basically means that these are not compulsory arguments, these are temporary arguments. So we can avoid using this as well. I'm not using the PV. If for example you had any present value, any payment that you are doing at time 0, so that also we can put in. I'll avoid this for the time being because it's not part of my example over here. So I'll just give a comma again. So just moving from PV to type. Now type, there are two types. Either the payment is being made, the regular payments are being made at the end of the year, end of the period, whatever, or at the beginning of the period. That period can be monthly, quarterly, annually, whatever. For our case, it's monthly. So when I'm taking that, it's at the end of the year, as you all can see. So I will be just typing a 0 over here. By default, it will take the value of 0. And when I write enter, you get the value. Now, why are you getting it in negative? Because in case of financial functions, we see that all these payments are generally considered as negative. When you calculate the future value, we'll also be learning how to calculate present value in the next class. We'll see that these payments are considered to be negative. So for example, if you would have given a negative answer over here, you would have got positive value. So we are considering that these are some payments that are being made. So the future value of the payments, annuity payments of 10,000, if you make every month at the end of the month for the next 5 years, and the current interest rate in the economy is 9%, then basically after 5 years you are in total making a payment of 7,54,241.3 7. So this is negative figure. Why? Because it assumes, all the financial function assumes that these are the payments. Now if you can just simply understand that if this is something that you are receiving, then the future value is something needs to be positive. So you can consider this to be positive if this is a 10,000 payment which you are receiving rather than you are paying out. Thank you.